Welcome back. It is time to go through the indies, starting with the results of the only show from last week that was covered, ECWA. And the big news coming out of that is that Nick Logan is the new ECWA Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion. He defeated Rob Echoes last Saturday night. Chase Del Monte successfully defended the ECWA heavyweight title. He defeated Prince Nana, who won the title shot from a 26-man battle royal. And also Cha-Cha Chance and Mega successfully defended the ECWA tag team titles. Now, on to the shows of this weekend and beyond. Starting tonight, IWA Mid-South, they got a double shot weekend, starting with their fourth tryout show. So You Think You Can Wrestle. It is at Bellevue, Illinois, at the Bellevue Plaza. All tickets are $5. A very interesting night, as all matches are going to have a 5-minute time limit. So these guys are going to try their best to improve or to impress you, the fans of IWA Mid-South. The big event this weekend, probably, no doubt, the opening of Dragon Gate USA at the ECW Arena. 8 p.m. is the bell time. 3 main events. Naruki Doi in a non-title match against Shingo, Dragon Kid against Masato Yoshino, and BB Hulk against Yamato. Also, Shima and Susumu Yokosuka will face the Young Bucks of Matt and Nick Jackson. Chikara will have an 8-man tag team showcase. Mike Quackenbush, Jake Saw, Fire Ant, and Soldier Ant will face Hallow Wicked, Amasis, Gran Akuma, and Icarus. And Too Cold Scorpio will face Ken Doan. Dawn Marie is your live event hostess. And for those of you who have golden ringside seats or VIP balcony tickets, you're going to be let in an hour early. You're going to be let in at 6 o'clock, because about that time there's going to be a special match just for you. Now, IWA Mid-South, they got a show coming up also July 25th called The Night the Lights Went Out in Bellevue. Main event, no rope, barbed wire, electrified light bulb match, Dingo against Ian Ronan. Jason Hades puts up the IWA Mid-South Light Heavyweight title in a TLC match against Ryan Phoenix. Plus, Nate Webb and Josh Raymond, the Trailer Park Boys, return. They face the Hooligans. Also, Prince Mustafa Ali, OMG, Drake Younger, John Moxley, and Sal Tomaselli, plus the 8 men from the last tryout show that everyone asked to come back will be there. They're going to take on IWA regulars to try to prove themselves ready for those roster spots. Now, Chikara, 1 week from tonight, back in action with Never Kneel at the Altar of Conformity. It is at Reading, Pennsylvania. All seats are $15, and every fan that gets there will get a free gift. Mike Quackenbush and Jake Saw will take on Icarus and Gran Akuma. The Colony, Fire, Soldier, and Green Ant will face the Order of the Neo-Solar Temple, Ultramantis Black, Crossbones, and Delirious. Tim Donst will take on Claudio Castagnoli. Hallow Wicked, Frightmare, and Hydra will face the Unstable of Vin Gerard, Stigma, and Colin Delaney. Lince Dorado will face Amasis. Cheech and Cloudy will face the Roughnecks of Brody Lee and Grizzly Redwood. And Rhina Von Tash will face Daisy Hayes. Also, 1 week from tonight, Pro Wrestling Guerrillas' 6-year anniversary show called Three Mendes 2. It is headlined by Chris Hero defending the PWG title against Joey Ryan in a guerrilla warfare match. The Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson, in a non-title match, will face 2 skinny black guys, El Generico and the Human Tornado. Scott Loss will face Alex Shelley. Davey Richards will face Roderick Strong. Brian Danielson will face Chris Sabin. Colt Cabana against Chuck Taylor. The Cutler Brothers against Brandon Gatson and Johnny Goodtime. And Charles Mercury against Jerome LTP Robinson. Now, also, August the 1st, you're going to see Heatstroke from Full Impact Pro. Davey Richards defends the FIP Heavyweight title against Kenny King. Eric Stevens and Roderick Strong defend the FIP Tag Team titles under Texas Tornado rules against the British Lions. In a no DQ match, the YRR will take on the Dark City Fight Club. Rec Titus defends the Florida Heritage title against Brad Attitude. Nigel McGuinness against TJ Perkins. And Chris Jones will face Jay Bradley. IWC on August the 1st. They present No Excuses 5 in Elizabeth, Pennsylvania, headlined by Shima Zion defending the IWC Heavyweight title against Ricky Reyes. Plus, Irish Airborne Jiggy Dave Chris defend the tag gold against Mickey and Marshall Gambino. Jimmy DeMarco against Raymond Rowe. It's a bounty match. Super Hentai puts up the Super Indie title against Johnny Gargano. Dennis Gregory will face John McChesney in a Texas death match. Jason Gory against Kushida Yujiro in sexual harassment. Eric Ecstasy and Justin Idol will face Kato and Marion Fontaine. Jersey All Pro 1 week from tomorrow night. Jersey City, New Jersey. Headline by Dan Moff defending the Jersey All Pro heavyweight title against Trent Acid. The Garden State Gods put up the tag team titles against the Hillbilly Wrecking Crew. The Grim Reaper will face B-Boy. Homicide will face Claudio Castagnoli. And Arcadia Invitational for the Jersey All Pro New Jersey State title. He defends the gold against Azriel Bandito Jr. and Pinky Sanchez. Dave Cole will defend the hybrid title against Dustin Reyes. Sarah Del Rey makes her first defense of the women's title against Portia Perez. The heavy hitters against Cheech and Cloudy, and Danny DeMonto against Lince Dorado. August the 8th, CZW A Tangled Web 2. Main event, a Tangled Web match. Drake Younger and Scotty Vortex will face John Moxley and Sami Callihan. TJ Cannon and Bruce Maxwell will face Nick Gage and Nate Hatred. Egotistico Fantastico puts up the junior heavyweight title against Drew Blood, and Danny Havoc will put up the ultra-violent underground title against a mystery opponent. Young Lions Cup, it's starting to shape up. Night 1, 2 first-round matches have been signed for August the 14th. Tim Donst will face Hydra, and Lince Dorado will face Prince Mustafa Ali. The non-tournament match on that night, the Colony, Fire, and Soldier Ant against 2.0 Jagged and Shane Matthews. Night 2, August the 15th, Soldier Ant will face Carpenter Ant, Darren Corbett against Ryan Cruz, and Player Uno against Player Dos, and of course, Mascarita Dorado and Turbo will face Jorge Rivera and Perrocito. Night 3, the Golden Dream Triangle Trios match, it is now set. Equinox, Helios, and Jigsaw will face Vin Gerard, Stigma, and Chuck Taylor, who will face Fire and Hallow Wicked and Eric Cannon. That is a stacked event right there. AAW presents A Reign of Violence, August the 15th, main event, dog collar chain match for the AAW Tag Team Championship. The House of Truth, Christian Abel and Josh Raymond defend the gold against Dan Lawrence and Silas Young. Danny Daniels will face Ryan Boz, and Jimmy Jacobs will face Merrick Brave. Now, a new promotion covering here, 3XW out of Iowa. They got a big event coming up on August the 21st, the King of Des Moines Tournament. It will take place at the Des Moines Social Club. The doors open at 7 p.m. Bell time is at 7:30 p.m. Adults $12, kids 10 and under $6, and kids 3 and under are free. More information to come as the weeks in the weeks to come. Another one, Absolute Intense Wrestling in Cleveland, Ohio. They got a show coming up called Honor and Vengeance. It is on the 28th of August. Jimmy DeMarco against Jason Gory, Shima Zion against Drake Younger, and a three-way intense number one contenders match, Sanjay Dutt, Michael Facade, and Johnny Gorgiano. The bell time is at 7:30. And finally, TPI, the big news, the Briscoe brothers are going to be there for night 2 of the tournament. That's it for the Indies this week. Japan and the NWA next.